Welcome back, everyone. I am the Dawn Alchemist, and we are back with another one. So today I thought I'd do we're going to try a beginner-friendly pour. All right, let's get straight to it. Here I've got my 1 kilogram of oil blend. Important that you use use the weight measurement of the oils. You might notice that oils do rise to the top if you mix it with water. So 1 kilogram is not the equivalent of 1 liter. It does matter. So there you go. Now, I have my lye solution here. This time around, I've added about 10 grams of sodium lactate just to see if it actually makes a difference with the hardening. We'll find out when we cut this baby. All right, I am only using 2 colors, so this is a very beginner-friendly. Okay, anyway. All right, so that is our sodium lactate solution in our oil mix. Apologies for the background noise. There are people moving in, and it's very annoying. Now, where was I? Oh, yeah, so we have our oil mix. I've added the lime to that. I have my 2 colors here. This is a lovely color. So it's sparkles. Okay, so yeah, technically it is 3 colors. I just added some sparkles to this. That's okay. The color is, I think it's called Silver Mist. It looks like moonbeams to me. And I have a black pearl mica. Now, normally to achieve the blacks, I would use charcoal, activated charcoal. This time around, I decided to use this color called black pearl just to see what it would turn out like. I'm really curious. It might be really nice. Now, let's have a look. I am so curious to find out how this color turns out. I do have a habit of not using enough mica, but I think we should be fine. The way that I'm going to pour it is I'm going to start out with the black. We're basically going to make zigzag moonbeam colored lines, so you can already tell the general type of effect. Now, I also have this silicone mold here. I don't know what I'll do with it. We'll see if it actually works or not. I don't have high hopes, but I thought I'd try it at the same time, and hey, you can see for yourself too. All right, I think that's enough mixing. I don't need to go crazy with it. Just to make it extra cute, this is what this moonbeam color looks like when it's just mixed with oil. It's really pretty. Will it turn out as pretty when I use it in the mix? Who knows? But here's a little hack. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to coat the inside a little bit. That way, along my soap, let's try a better way to do this. I'm not too concerned about the color entering this solution here because we're going to, mix to the black anyway. All right. So this is a little hack. This way, at least I get to see some of the color on the soap. I'm also going to add it to the top as well, just to have a bit more of an effect. Keep in mind that anytime you do this sort of stuff, you do end up with almost messy soap. You might get some of the oil and mica on your hands, but it's soap. It's okay. Okay. All right. This is very, very haphazard. And I didn't put too much. I'm not going to focus too much on that. All right, now it's time to blend our oil and see how this goes. We try to avoid bubbles by turning it, letting any bubbles out, and what's the key? Do not overblend. Lesson 1. I have before I blend, I'll get my fragrance mixture happening, my essential oil mixture happening. So I can add it straight in. Let's see. Okay, so this is just to get things happening. I'm going to add my essential oils now. And hopefully not overblend it this time like I have before. Okay. This fragrance is, I think sandalwood, that type of, it's really nice. But yes, I did a silly thing by using sandalwood. You should not use sandalwood in your soaps because it's very expensive. Alrighty, let's add this to here. Now, I really liked the, let's just put 600 in it, I'll do. I really like the effect that I got with just mixing. So that's what I'm going to do here. That's a very dangerous thing to do. Let's not do that. Okay. For the black, I am going to blend it, so I want an even distribution of color. But for this silver mist, I am just going to stir it here. I love see how that silver color comes through? I absolutely love that, and I want to maintain that in our mixture. And yes, I do understand that I probably put a little bit too much in here, but that's okay. Okay. So we'll just keep mixing this baby up, and you can see how lovely this is going to be. Now, typically you would use about 5 grams of mica to get a good color. I'd say half a batch is good for 5 grams. I know some people use more. Some people use a lot less, actually. For some, 5 grams would be for an entire kilogram worth of soap. Yeah, but each their own. I think that is perfect, and I'm going to leave it at that. Now, this one here, I am going to mix just to get that mica to initially disperse, and my apologies if you can't get the best view. All right, now I'm actually going to blend this. Whatever's left goes in there. Okay, that will do it. I know some people would dig out every little inch of soap batter, but that's okay. Okay, that's it. That's it. Now, keep in mind, I am using an immersion blender, and this one will achieve a better mix. Yeah, you might, if you're going to use a standard blender, you may need to keep it on for a little longer. Yeah, but everyone's different. Did I forget these embeds? Almost, huh? Just gonna add a little, yeah. Hey, by now, if you've been watching me make pour soap, you all know that I am very messy with it. This color is not as purpley as I thought it'd be. But, jeez. Yep, messy indeed. That's okay. I expect. I'll wait till I get to the end. I don't really care about these embeds so much, to be honest. I don't think it's going to turn out that great. That's why these embeds are more of they're an experimental thing. All right, this is where it becomes really simple. It's a straight pour. Get all this. So you can already tell, right? I've blended this a little bit too much, but that's okay. Now, try to get a bit more out of there. Okay, that'll do. Here is where I'm going to start high, and I'll go low. And let's see if I can pour left-handed. So I'm going to start high. Whoa, so I can get, fucking hell. All right, I can't do this left-handed. Sorry, guys. So I'm just going to go zigzag. Okay, and then I go lower, zigzag. You see I'm progressively getting lower here. And that's what's giving me that nice multi-layered effect. Once again, you're only going to see this once this is done. I think I botched it a little bit by trying to pour left-handed, but hey, it is what it is. Now, for this top, what am I going to do for this top? Oh, some left over. It's okay. Probably just do something. I probably don't even need to do much here with the top. No. That is why I have this. Where did I put my... Okay. So this is a little bit of mica and oil. Pure mica and oil. Nothing elaborate. And what we do is we're going to pour this... Oh, we'll try left-handed. Sorry, guys. I'm just terrible at... not ambidextrous at all. And we just pour it. Simple as that. So here's where we can get a little bit creative. I'm not very creative. You know, you can do whatever you want here just to get the effect. Just to make it kind of cute, you know. Here, let's do swirls. Maybe figure eights. And that way your top is patterned nicely. And you have a cute texture effect. You see how I expected this to be a lot more purple, as you can tell from the, you can see it's actually quite purple there, right? But when you mix it, it's not very purple. Kind of turned out a bit more, yeah, I'll call it a moonbeam color, which reminds me of moonbeams. I'm just wiping off the excess oil, because that was oil there. And, hey, we are going to pop this away for, what do I normally do? 24 hours? Maybe we can get 48 hours this time if I can be patient enough. We're going to return then, cut this baby up, and let's check it out. Super easy, beginner-friendly pour. Try it out and see what results you get. Until next time, peace out.